The images of January 6, 2021 are still seared in our memory.
New York lawmakers rallied on the anniversary of supporters of President Trump attempting to overturn the results of the presidential election.
We the people!
Voter suppression, as was mentioned, is not only in the South. It happens in the North. It happens in New York.
And in fact, the Empire State's own recent election dysfunction contributed to Trump's tall tales of voter fraud, specifically the 2020 primary between Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney and challenger Siraj Patel. The tight race came down to absentee ballots, and a lawsuit revealed many thousands of ballots were tossed out for technical reasons or never sent to voters on time in the first place. It was bad election administration, not really favoring any one candidate, but at the time it enabled former President Trump and his allies to point to issues in a Democratic state and say vote by mail should not be allowed.
Nobody knows what's happening with the ballots and the lost ballots and the fraudulent ballots, I guess.
Since those comments a year and a half ago, some aspects of voting in New York have improved. For the first time later this year, New York election officials will not have to wait weeks until after Election Day to open absentee ballots. Around the country, long delays have fueled conspiracy theories over stolen elections. But partisan boards of elections remain a dysfunctional problem across the state, from a botched mayoral primary count in New York City to a botched congressional count upstate. Today, we pressed State Senate Elections Chair Zellner Myrie about the need for more reform, and he promised it was coming.
When there are snafus at the boards of elections, opponents of democracy use that as fuel to call into question the integrity of the election.